my broken servo, I ended up having to buy an aftermarket servo because these ones here are on back order, and I'm not a patient person and I really don't like to wait. So, and this one has steel gears, 3-wire, and these are designed for 3-wire. It'll be up underneath this rubber piece here, and what we're going to do now is we're going to get this old one out and get this new one applied. So this servo saver, I'm just going to pop it on there. Unfortunately, I can't use it with my application because of the way my servo saver is, but what I want to do here is just kind of plug it in for a moment and undo that cover there just to see. Okay, let's get this unplugged as well because we're not going to need it. What I want to do here is I want to plug in my battery, and then we're going to plug in this guy here just to see which way it's supposed to go, because it really doesn't have any kind of direction here. Okay, let's turn that unit on, and then we're going to turn on our controller. And I just want to see if this is right now. It works, but I don't think that it's right. Okay, it'll sit like this. So this is my right turn. Yeah, I got it in backwards, so I just got to turn the wiring around. So what I'm going to do here is turn this off, turn my controller off, and let's flip this around. And let's turn it back on. Let's get this servo saver or servo back on. Okay, now right turn should but it'll only work one way, so yeah, it's only going to work one way. So that's kind of nice. Okay, well, let's get it off and let's get this thing apart and get this servo in there. I gotta get these big old tires out of my way real quick. It's gonna make my life a little bit easier getting all this apart. So I got my tires off. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop these loose real quick. See how loose and sloppy that is? There's just no, it's gone. Okay, now we just got to pop out these 2 screws and flip it over and pop out the servo saver screw. Okay, I got my servo out. My servo saver is still in good shape. In there, and this thing does fit really well. So what we'll do is we'll get it back together and see what happens. Okay, I've got that all installed. So what I want to do here is I'm going to flip it over so we can get this servo saver down on the servo here. It's kind of a tedious task because of the space, but what I do here is I just slip it up inside there and kind of feel for that gear. There we go, I got it. Now I just want to double check and make sure that we're on our pretty center. Yep, and you can see it's right there and it's on and it's centered. Now we just gotta set our set screw here and we're good to go. Now we got it all tight, everything's good, and it's looking great. Now I just need to get the steering rods on here. Just snap it back on like that. Roll it over and do the same thing, just kind of push it over this way. And we'll snap it on, just like that. There we go. I'll get it up on the stand here and we'll give it a test. Okay, I'm up on the stand, I'm all plugged in, so what we have to do now is turn it on, get this thing on. We're reading good here, and oh heck yeah, it's working good. It's a nice servo, 3-wire servo. Metal gears, it's a nice little upgrade for the Arrma. Kind of glad I didn't wait for stock. And we do have the 25 pinion gear in there, and I'm just ready to get it out and run it really hard, and we'll see what happens.